Hi, my amazing learners, and welcome back to the Wisdom English podcast. Have you ever felt like your English is good but not fluent? You know the grammar and the vocabulary, but when you're in a real conversation, you feel awkward. You're not sure how to start, how to respond, or how to connect. It's a very frustrating feeling. Today, we are going to fix that. We are going to master the essential, everyday phrases that native speakers use to build connections. These are the simple, natural phrases for social openers, shopping, ordering food, and navigating the workplace. This isn't just a list. It's a masterclass in confident, real-world communication. And make sure you stay with me until the very end, because I'll reveal the simple secret that separates fluent speakers from lifelong learners. Let's begin. Social openers and everyday greetings. Let's start with the first and most important step, starting a conversation. These phrases will help you break the ice and create a friendly, positive first impression. First up, small world, isn't it? This is a wonderful idiom you use when you meet someone in an unexpected place. Imagine you are traveling in another country and you suddenly see someone from your hometown. You would say, "Wow, small world, isn't it?" It's a friendly way to express surprise and a feeling of shared coincidence. Next, what have you been up to lately? This is a warm and personal way to ask, what's new in your life? It's much more engaging than just, "How are you?" And it invites the other person to share real updates about their job, their hobbies, or their life. If you haven't seen someone in a long time, you can say, "It's been ages." Ages is an informal word for a very long time. We use this phrase to express surprise and happiness when we reconnect with an old friend or a former colleague. Here is a safe and polite compliment. "You're looking well." This is a wonderful, mature way to say, "You look healthy and happy." It's respectful and much better than commenting on someone's specific appearance, which can sometimes be too personal. In a professional context, a great phrase is, "How's everything on your end?" On your end means in your life or on your side of things. This is a perfect way to check in with a client or a colleague in an email or on a video call. It's polite, warm, and respectful. Now, how do you respond when someone asks how you are? If you're doing fine, you can say, "Can't complain, really." This is a humble, low-key way to say, "I'm doing okay." It means your life is stable, and there is nothing bad to report. Or, if your life is in a very stable routine, you can say, "Same old, same old." This is a very casual phrase that means, "Nothing new is happening. My life is as usual." Your tone of voice is very important here. It can sound content or a little bit bored. A great question for a colleague or neighbor is, "Been keeping busy?" This is a polite and casual question. It's a non-invasive way to ask what they've been doing without pressing for too many details. After you have a nice conversation with someone you haven't seen in a while, you can say, "It was nice catching up." To catch up is the phrasal verb for talking with someone and learning about their life updates. This is a perfect, warm phrase to use at the end of the conversation. And finally, to keep the connection open, you can say, "Drop me a message sometime." This is a casual and friendly way to say, "Text me or email me." It's friendly but not pushy, leaving the ball in the other person's court. Shopping and services. Now, let's learn some essential phrases for when you are shopping. These phrases will help you sound like a confident and informed customer. Could you tell me more about this one? This is a polite and curious way to engage a salesperson and ask for more details about a product. Is there a warranty included? A warranty is a guarantee from the company in case the item breaks. This is an essential question for expensive electronics or appliances. Do you offer any discounts? This is a tactful and polite way to ask for a lower price, perhaps for students or for buying multiple items. Can I try this on? This is the specific phrasal verb we use when we want to wear clothes in a fitting room to see if they fit. That's a bit outside my budget. This is a much softer and more polite way to say, that's too expensive. It gives the salesperson a chance to offer you a different, more affordable alternative. Let me think about it. This is a perfect, polite phrase to buy yourself time and avoid pressure from a salesperson. I might come back for it later. This is a polite way to exit the store, whether or not you actually plan to return. It's less awkward than just walking away. Do you have this in a different color? A great question if you like the style of an item but want a different color. Can I return this if it doesn't fit? A very smart and responsible question to ask before you buy clothes, especially if you are buying a gift for someone. I think I'll leave it, thanks. A clear, polite, and graceful way to say no after you have considered an item. Cafes and restaurants. This section is for one of the most common daily activities, eating out. These phrases will make you sound confident and relaxed. Could we get a table by the window if possible? A very polite way to request a specific, desirable seat in the restaurant. I'll have the grilled salmon, please. I'll have is the most standard and natural way to order food. It's short for I will have. Would you mind giving us a few more minutes? A very gentle and polite way to tell your waiter that you are not ready to order yet. Could we get this to go? To go, in American English, means you want to take the food with you, usually your leftovers, in a container. Excuse me, I think this isn't what I ordered. A calm and respectful way to correct a mistake with your food. Is service included in the bill? This is a smart question, especially when traveling, to see if the tip, service charge, is already added to the total. I have a food allergy. Does this contain nuts? A critical sentence for your health and safety. You can replace nuts with gluten, dairy, or shellfish. Everything was fantastic, thank you. A lovely way to express gratitude to the staff or chef after a good meal. Could we have separate checks, please? Separate checks or separate bills means you want each person in your group to pay individually. Workplace and professional settings. Now let's learn some phrases for the office. These will help you sound professional and collaborative. Let's touch base later this week. To touch base is a very common business idiom that means to have a quick chat or follow up soon. Could you clarify what you meant by that? To clarify means to make something clearer. This is a very intelligent question to ask in a meeting if you are confused. Just to double check, we're meeting at 2 p.m., right? To double check means to confirm information. This is a great way to avoid misunderstandings. I'm afraid I won't be able to make it. I'm afraid is a polite and formal way to introduce bad news. To make it is an idiom for being able to attend. Would it be possible to reschedule? A respectful way to suggest moving a meeting or appointment. Let me loop you in on this email. To loop someone in is a business idiom that means to add them to an email thread so they are informed. That's a great point. I hadn't thought of it that way. This shows humility and open-mindedness. It validates your colleague's contribution. Let's table that for now. To table, a topic is an idiom that means to pause the discussion on that topic and return to it later. I'm happy to take the lead on this. To take the lead means to accept responsibility for a project or task. This shows initiative. Let me get back to you on that. This is a perfect professional phrase. It means, I don't know the answer right now, but I will find out and tell you soon. Making plans and social arrangements. These phrases are for organizing your social life and are key to building friendships. Are you free this weekend? An easy and friendly way to start making plans. Do you want to grab a coffee sometime? To grab a coffee is a very common, casual, and low-pressure invitation. Let me check my calendar. A polite and professional phrase to use before you confirm a plan. I might have to take a rain check. To take a rain check is a very useful idiom. It's a gentle way to say no, but with the suggestion that you would like to do it another time. Let's play it by ear. This idiom means let's decide later based on the situation, rather than making a firm plan now. That sounds good to me. A simple, positive, and enthusiastic way to agree with a plan. I'm not really feeling up to it today. To not feel up to it is a very honest and respectful way to decline an invitation. It means you don't have the energy or mood to go out. Could we push it back a bit? To push it back is a phrasal verb that means to reschedule for a later time. Let's pencil it in. This is a great idiom that means let's tentatively plan for that, but it's not final yet. It's like writing the plan in pencil, so you can erase it if needed. The final secret? Fantastic. You have just practiced over 40 of the most essential, natural phrases that native speakers use every day. You are building a powerful toolkit for real-world communication. And now for the secret I promised at the beginning. The simple secret that separates fluent speakers from lifelong learners is this. Fluency is not about what you know, it's about what you use. You don't need to know 10,000 words. You just need to be a master of 100 useful ones. The phrases we practice today are your core toolkit. They are the heart of natural, everyday English. When you practice them until they become automatic, you are building a foundation of confidence that you can rely on in any situation. Stop trying to learn more words and start using the right ones. So, my challenge to you is this. For today, I want you to choose just one phrase from our lesson. Maybe, let's touch base, or I'll have to take a rain check, and find one opportunity to use it in a real conversation or a message. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Wisdom English podcast channel to watch our next videos.